There, Lisa Knox with Knox Law and Mediation. Just wanting to drop a word, say hello, give a little bit of information. As you all know, I own Knox Law and Mediation, where we practice family law here in the great city of Tampa Bay, Florida. I'm serving the Hillsborough County, Pasco, Pinellas, Polk, Osceola, Orange, Seminole. I see you all out there doing what we can, and I'm serving you all as I can. Understand though, this isn't an advertisement. I'm not advertising, okay? While I do family law, I'm not asking you for anything. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, I'm just out here trying to give information. If you'd like to talk to an attorney, I would suggest you contact a local attorney. Now, if you don't know of a local attorney to contact, go ahead and give us a call. We'll point you in the right direction, okay? Today's topic, though, I get this all the time, right? Anytime you have a case that is a family law case of any kind, at some point, you're going to have to exchange what's called mandatory disclosure. And that mandatory disclosure means that you're going to be exchanging financial information from, between you and the other party. Banking information, credit card information, all kinds of financial information, okay? And a lot of times people get caught up on that. So let's talk a little bit about that. Just a short blurb. I'm not going to go into details, okay? But just understanding that mandatory disclosure, oftentimes what you think we're looking for, we're not looking for. So I hear people say, okay, well, you know what? I gave a screenshot of my credit card, my current credit card balance, because I'm sure they're trying to see if I have a balance. No, they're not. We don't care if you have a balance. We're not trying to see what's the balance. We're trying to see, what have you done, right? What have you done? What have you spent your money on, right? And then what is the balance at a particular time? Probably not at the time you give us the information, but at a specific time. Okay? Same thing with the banking statements. We're trying to see, what have you done? What do you, is there anything that is a red light to us? Is there anything, depending on the issues, that sticks out? Are you getting income from different sources? Are you giving us the proper information? There's different ways we can look at it. And let me tell you, 30-second side note. Listen, y'all. When I talk to people about mandatory disclosure, it never fails. It's one of two responses. Either one, I'm only going to give them the information I feel they should have, right? Or two, I'll have this information and the other side should have it already. Let me tell you real quick why both of those are wrong. Because it's required to share the information. It's required to be transparent. And if you're not, and it's not for a very, very, very good reason, right? You could end up going to court and having to pay the other side's attorney's fees. And still having to give the information. So if your attorney asks for it, give it. You hear me? You better give it. All right, going back to it. So, we look at mandatory disclosure. The other biggest thing that people get caught up on that's part of mandatory disclosure, filling out that financial affidavit. Look, fill out the financial affidavit thoroughly, okay? That financial affidavit is used for so many different things. If necessary, it's used to calculate child support. It can be used to calculate alimony. It can be used to support a claim for alimony or to defend a claim of alimony. Also to support a claim of child support or defend a claim of child support. It can be used to support whether somebody's saying, hey, these are all the assets, but look at all these liabilities. Or vice versa. It can be used in so many different ways. Understand, right? One, that if your attorney is asking for it, we don't like to deal with numbers if we don't have to. We do not like to deal with numbers if we don't have to, unless you have a tax attorney. Then that's a whole other thing, right? But family law attorneys, most of us don't like to do it unless we have to. So what does that mean? That means it must be required, right? But also understanding that if you have write in the information, you might be shooting yourself in the foot. Yes, it can be overwhelming. If you're not sure about it, call your attorney. Say, hey, I'm not sure about this. But don't just decide not to turn in paperwork. Don't just decide not to fill something out, and don't just decide that you're just going to take your chances on things, because to be honest with you, your risk might really outweigh the benefits. You might be shooting yourself in the foot over what? Nothing. All right. Knox Law Mediation, we're here if you need us. I'm sharing information. I'm not advertising, but I am going to keep my community informed. All right. Talk to y'all soon. Take care.